Yeah. All right. Then check this out. Ready now?
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh?
Uh-huh.
He's got to learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
Shit. Mamă, stăm în flashback-ul ăsta mult și bine.
Yagami-san. Have you seen Mafia lately?
Nu știu, tot schimb
Where's this
hainele.
coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
Ok.
You mean that friend of yours, Sarikun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Oh, lol, ăsta voia să fie cu mafoia
That
aia?
word says more than you think.
Mamă, ăștia doi nu schimbă hainele deloc, mă jur. Sunt 3 ani de zile, boys. Mai schimbați-și voi hainele alea, mă jur. Nu pot să plec de aici, trebuie să vorbesc cu fiecare.
I'll keep my lips sealed.
Așa. Damn. Nu, cred că aia de a omorât între ghimele Okubo, cred că e altcineva.
Right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Corect.
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. Pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Corect, nu o să fie
Well, I'm
ușor.
working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus? I want to prove Okubo is innocent. Asta? Isn't that Casti? Suna cam dubios.
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, a witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table.
True.
Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Ce mă What the fuck?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
What the fuck?
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
The fuck?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Asta nu mi-aduc aminte să fi întâmplat până acum. The fuck is that?
Hey! Wait up!
Alargă ca o fată, deci e o fată. Who is that? Vino înapoi!
Won't get away.
Oh, spar căcău în tine, fii atent acum. Stătea să ne asculte la ușă, deci clar era ceva dubios aici. Să fie asistenta? Bă, la cum aleargă și cum arată, ar putea să fie asistentă lejer. L-am dat! Ciudat, deși dăduse. Oh, fuck. Cărbune. Deci că nu prea îmi dau seama exact unde vrea ăsta să o ia. Lol. Oh, dar e vitezomană. Puneți mâinile în spate și arăt ca Naruto, că sigur prinzi viteză. Nu, e femeie. La felul cum alerga e femeie. Și pare... Tind să cred că probabil moșul de... Gara. E ea.
Woman.
Help! Someone help me!
E terasa.
Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth! Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
A, deci ea cred că l-a omorât pe ăla. Asta explică multe. Stai că am nevoie de oi aici. Ea părea foarte interesată de ce cred eu legată de ce cred eu de caz și toate alea. Are logică. Când oamenii par suspecți, clar e ceva la mijloc aici. Ori asta, ori cumva asociația aia l-a pus să-l omoare pe octubul ăla sau ce-o fi. Nu pe ăla, pe Waku. Ești, mă, de aici. Așa. Acolo, domnșoară, trebuie să discutăm. Unde ai plecat? Oh, e încă acolo. A plecat, n-ai ce mai faci. Dar ea era terasa măsii. Iată, n-a plecat de fapt.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Nu. Unde ce-i face fratele ăsta acum? Și de ce nu a fugit? Nu știu. Îți curios care motivația ei aici.
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then
Oh,
that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
true.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
No, a scos-o la o băută direct.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san?
Da.
Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Tu ai zis asta.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san.
Oh.
He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
Oh, e urecheatul ăla, mă.
This is him?
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him.
Așa.
But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's
Ce?
that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow.
Cred că au testat
And
drogul
if I
pe
had to
ăsta,
guess,
pe Waku și a
I'd
murit.
say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
Pentru că nu vor să-l bagi
How
la
could
bulău
we?
la probleme pe ăsta.
Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony,
None of you would testify?
maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides,
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like
Oh.
I've finally got an ally on my team.
Da, știți că spunea că au testat drogul pe animale mari și totul a mers ok? Cred că au vrut să testeze așa pe sub masă pe un om și au zis, ok, dacă moare ăsta, îl băgăm sub preș, aia e nicio treabă.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients
Aha,
in
uite.
the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
Uite că l-a băgat pe ăsta aici, ești nebun. L-a chemat pe researcherul ăsta aici, ești nebun.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yeah.
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
Yep.
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes,
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed.
yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
Da.
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed.
Dar,
He was asleep,
dar,
with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
8 dimineața.
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
Și acum vin eu și aici și spun că de fapt uite cum se vede de aici și n-are cum să zic acolo.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
Da.
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise.
Oh.
And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Huh? Oh my god,
Can I
e...
ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
Bam. Point taken.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Mamă, ce mișto arată asta modernă de camera de judecată modernă. Looks pretty nice, though. Asta e. Că nu se vede bine de afară.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
Evidence points to this fact. Shono-san's testimony was a lie. The culprit is Shono, who claims to be the witness. The culprit was hiding in the hospital room. The victim was already dead. No.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Asta era.
Excuse me?
100%.
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets.
True.
He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically
Pentru
as
că nu se vede
Waku-san.
capul. De-aia nu poate zic că
So
era
to
mort sau
claim
ceva.
as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it
Da,
not?
common sense,
Who
dar...
would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses
Oricine.
are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
Mamă!
Witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okubo was assumed to be the only person who have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Oh shit. Wow, îmi place cum i-o dă ăsta așa, gen, îi dă de-alea nasoale, gen, boss, avem de discutat aici.
Shono-san.
Yes?
Let's see how Shono-san responds to the evidence.
I'll
Yes,
get right
boss.
to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
Ia zi,
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed,
I think.
I think.
Uite, nu mai e
And
sigur,
did you get
gata.
a clear look at his face?
Nope.
I don't remember.
Aha,
So
aha.
it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection!
Whoa!
The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Ok.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on it?
No.
I don't think I can.
Mamă. Când e lovit cu facts de genul ăsta, nu are ce să mai zică
Then the
băiatul meu.
defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Prosecution argument has fallen apart, now it's time to go for
The
the
charges
kill.
against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he
Da,
saw
mă, dar
the
când ai
victim.
chestii concrete, nu
So
merge
your
așa.
whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher.
Așa și?
After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC.
Da, da,
Day after
totuși.
day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart,
Nu cred că e din
leading to his
cauza
valiant testimony here today.
kindness-ului.
If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
Yep.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Oh, he's gonna bring up
6
Okubo's
years
record.
ago, the defendant
Shit.
broke his girlfriend's finger.
Wow.
Poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a
Oh,
few
yeah,
days
that's
prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Hello?
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
Judecătorul nu a trebuit să comenteze totul că e off topic. Nu știu. Wait.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person.
What?
And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Oh shit.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
Damn.
That he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises.
Damn, îmi pare rău de băiatul ăsta acum.
Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart.
Aww.
And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
Wow. Oh shit, Bobiță, ce-ai făcut?
Even though he knew he could have ended up in prison, making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's who he is.
De-aia a recunoscut că el e criminalul și că, de fapt, că a recunoscut.
But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Wow. Wow. Get fucked, boys.
Her little outburst wasn't technically
Deci
admissible,
ea e Emi-chan.
but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone.
Damn.
And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. And
Damn.
only a month after his release, everything changed.
What the fuck, man?
The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
Dar nu cred că el a făcut-o. Doamne, cât de nașpa. Holy shit, man. Nu, eu tot cred că e o scenare la mijloc aici și cred că și faza asta tot la fel e. Nu pare el genul de om. Mamă, iar asta.
Hi.
Hai.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
Cum arată asta? Deci că e ultimul villain în ceva
I haven't seen
James
you in
Bond.
about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Da.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us.
Damn, săraca terasă.
Remember, Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
Nu pot mai să fac
Investigating a
nu
murder.
să mai ce s-a întâmplat până acum. Te
And
uiți
I'll
pe
need your
YouTube. Pare
cooperation
rău.
with it. Just like old times.
Face cum să zic, mă gândeam că ești că mai elegant sau ceva. Like, man.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shona.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Pe bune? De ce l-a sunat Shintani pe Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
Păi și atunci?
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Posibil.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Nu cred că știe.
Look, just what are you implying?
Că există o legătură între toate.
There's nothing I can help you with.
Oh my god, ce pulanciu e asta?
Please stop! You can't!
The fuck?
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime.
Oh my god. Iar ăsta. Mă vrea pe mine, fii atent.
Guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating.
Oh boy.
That would be you, Yagami.
Ok, hai să vorbim.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
Oh. Ok. A venit FBI-ul, boys, gata. Pff, gata distracția, băieți, m-au găsit, m-au prins. Oh, a intrat un capitol, nice. Damn. Capitolul ăsta a fost ce drept foarte, foarte flashback, though. Conclusion. Oh shit, asta urmează acum. Hopa. Hopa. Uite rezumatul, că tot voiai rezuma la ce s-a întâmplat până acum, na.
Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface.
Oh, collusion.
The patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Oh, cadrele astea fac cumva să-l scoată pe băiatul nostru Okubo ca și vinovat. Collusion. What the fuck is collusion? Nu înseamnă izbitură, gen. Ca și cum două chestii se întâlnesc, ca e collision. Sau cred că e collision.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
Oh.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
Mergeți să vedem.
I think I'll pass.
What?
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
We can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Înseamnă că e collusion atunci, nu e
Your empty threats
collision.
don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
Mamă, ce fețe au toți, frate.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Pleacă, mă, de aici cu mizeriile tale. Oh, acum o să am și poliția care o să mă asalteze random pe stradă să ghicesc? Parcă văd.
You two, out.
Nu, noi avem treabă aici.
Can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
Oh my God.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
Psst, marele tău job. Mai urăsc pe oamenii ăștia așa bulangii, frate, nu vor deloc, frate, să ajute cu nimic, ce. Dar cred că el e băgat în ceva căcat.
Don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah.
Material
I don't know
witness,
what he's talking about.
Termen dubios.
But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
Da.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me.
Oh my God.
For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Poliția, Ministerul de Sănătate și mafia sunt cu toți pe același plan. Holy shit. Ia-o pe asta, boys. Mind-blowing as fuck. Nu putem pleca. Trebuie să vorbim cu recepționera. Oh, God, man. Holy shit. Cred că e un mega plan aici. Man, ce ai făcut în spate? M-am întors 2 secunde și ai răsturnat aici totul. What the fuck, man? A fost nevoie? Chiar așa supărat ai fost că a venit poliția să mă asalteze și te-ai enervat pe săracele bănci, le-ai luat și le-ai trântit de colo? Adică chiar crezi că era necesar? Calmează-te! Jesus!
Can I help you?
Cum despre timp și
Actually, I've
daune,
already
da.
been here. I was just with Director Keto, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well,
Cred că
not
suferă de
exactly.
ceva.
I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though. Just give me a moment to ask. Could you tell me your name, sir?
Actually, never mind. Keto-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Fuck.
Are you sure, sir?
Da, e ok.
Good call. There's no chance Keto-san would let us in.
True.
At least now we know where Shono is.
The
Yeah.
research wing.
I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
Chiar vrei să ne furișăm până acolo, man? Că nu e ca și cum te furișezi într-o școală sau ceva. Ok. Poate ar trebui să merg și eu mai aici să nu dărâm cartoce în cale.
What the?
De aici.
Hey, this leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right?
Da.
Well, I guess that's not on this map.
What the? Some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there.
Ok. Opa.
Excuse me.
Alo?
Yes, ma'am?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
Easy!
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
Just
Right this way.
happens. Ok,
I
jocul
really
ăsta
appreciate this, Hashimoto-san.
Jocul ăsta mă face să fiu suspect de orice.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office.
Se întâmpla ca ea să treacă pe
I don't mention
aici.
it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Keto's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
Oh, that's totally okay.
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Anti-dementia?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center.
Ah.
The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Au.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
Dar chiar că destul de easy și destul de sec, să fiu sincer. Da, seamănă ca și cum ceva, nu știu, ori ea ne-a ascultat, ori cumva suntem conduși către o capcană, ori, I don't know. Dar sunt curios să văd care e ideea. Ori poate chiar a
It'll be
fost
the
noroc.
first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
What the fuck?
That many?
4
By
milioane de oameni
2025,
suferă de
that number
demenție?
will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Yikes.
Unul din 9 persoane aproape sunt...
However, as a nation,
Wow.
we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering.
Damn.
In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
True.
I
True.
gotta say, this is making me feel kind of bad about how we treated Keto-san back there.
Director Keto will go down in history if we achieve this.
Dacă.
A lot's changed in 3 years. The bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
Lași mă din gură. Omul a mințit într-un caz pentru un om. Mă lași. Ce bani vor face medicamente astea? Da, bani, dar totuși. Cred că asta e ideea. Mafia e pe treaba asta pentru că știe clar că o să facă rost de bani și o să-l dea pe piața
Dr. Shono
neagră.
is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Ok, pa. Ia zi mă ce zice Shonul ăsta. Fa, boss, mai ții minte? Au trecut 3 ani, a fost fun. Ultima oară te-am făcut de căcat în fața justiției.
Yagami-san? But how did you get in here?
Miracol.
Hey, calm down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here.
Nope.
Does he?
Is there a problem?
Oh.
Ichinose-san.
The fuck e ăsta?
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
My god, ăsta arată ca și cum ar conduce ei.
Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Ce față are, frate, mă jur. Vice Minister of Health. O mare.
Kido-san called you vice minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Motherfucker!
Pretty lofty for a vice minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
So I see.
Yo. Întreb două chestii și
Shono-san,
plec.
please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
I need you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
Oh.
This is important, Shono. You have to have some idea.
Please, I don't. Now get out of here.
Oh my god.
I'm calling Director Kido.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first.
N-ai întrebat deja? Ai auzit cumva de astea?
After Shintani was murdered, the killer gouged out both of his eyes. 3 other near-identical murders have taken place in Kamurocho recently. Are you aware of that, Shono-san?
Of course I am. It's all over the news.
Da.
And you still have no idea why Shintani called you? Nothing at all?
No, I don't. Now please let me get back to work.
What the?
Oh,
What
God.
are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
Oh, come on,
I
man.
wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
And
But-
I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving.
Doamne, ce
Come on.
bani și oamenii ăștia.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association under the minister's name.
Ok.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9.
Piși
He
pe el.
won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
Ok. Ce oameni bolangivere, mă jur. Deci Shono e degeaba.
I feel like we came up empty-handed.
Pe chiar am venit.
Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san?
Efecte dubioase ale
Yagami-san?
drogului.
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Da, chiar. Da, ne mai zis cineva.
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Ne mai zis cineva despre asta. Aia be ne-a zis despre chestia asta. Ilk se referă genul ăsta de oameni, știi? Oameni ca tine. Ilk, la asta se referă Ilkul ăla.
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender.
Da.
I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami.
Da, el a
We
zis.
were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho. Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group.
Aha.
A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Deci,
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health.
da, e doar
What
de
would he gain
fațadă.
from meeting Kazami?
That's true, Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
Oh, 100% are. Mr. Kazumi's name won't stop coming up. It's just, is that just coincidence or something more? Eu cred că e băgat tipul ăla ceva.
Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Cine?
Who?
Sugiura-san.
Oh,
he used to work for them, remember?
Salut, mai sti fost de 5
yeah.
luni de sub. Bine venit. Asta e, mă, ce zice băiatul nostru aici. Deci, clar asta era treaba. Adică știam de la început de ceva timp că e...
You want to know how Kajihira and Kazumi are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
Ok. Damn, povestea din jocul ăsta se devine din ce în ce mai complicată. Acum e băgată poliția, e băgat Ministerul de Sănătate, e băgat o companie destul de dubioasă ce face droguri, bine, droguri, medicamente. Damn, lucrurile sunt dubioase rău tot și tot tinsă, cred că la mijloc este vorba despre bani și despre cum poate controla lumea chestia asta.
Oh, Yagami-san.
Oh, ce?
I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
Oh god,
It sounds
Hattori.
like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
Ah, ok, super.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah.
Parcă România
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
mult prea complicat ca să fie în
Honestly.
România.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know? I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me.
Nice.
I'll see you later.
El e un fel de Robin, eu sunt Batman. Deci am pus Judgment Aspect, n-am avut timp și n-am avut destul material să pun pe YouTube. Probabil că am avut undeva 20 de minute și am zis că să pun un video de 20 de minute mai degrabă. Oh, trebuie să aștept. Ok. Cred că oh, never mind. Aia a fost rapid. Și cu stau. Excuse me, but you have a minute? Well, what is this? Let me introduce myself, I am Shin Fujimori. Ok. Da, și eu cred că tot la fel au testat pe ăla și i-au înscenat lui toată treaba. Have you ever thought about investing, sir? Oh my god, ăsta vrea să învețe despre Bitcoin sau ceva?
Huh?
Oh god. Nu vreau, nu mă interesează. Ok, fuck off. Nu vreau să bag bani, lasă-mă în pace. Oh. Ok, free XP.
Yep.
Quick starter, ok. Asta e direct Elias vlog și vrea să-mi povestească despre Forex.